Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. Today we're going to be going over the AGL LR Gohan before his EZA. Let's get into it.
Trunks, you think this is the end? Think about the next fight, or think about your pride. Saiyan blood flows in your veins. If you're my son, as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone. I will get stronger. Stronger than the enemy, and stronger than you.
Yeah, so I decided we'd better do a video about his pre-EZA and then go over his EZA just to see what he's pulling off right now before and where he stands in the meta as well as where he's going to be in the meta. So far on the Japanese side of things, he's a top 5 unit. I haven't seen much videos of him because I like to stay on a global side, try to keep things fresh for myself. It keeps it keeps the game going for me personally. This Gohan, he's a really good unit. He always has been since he came out. There were some moments where he kind of fell off because of he wasn't able to defend well during the first couple of turns, but during the long kinds of content like the Infinite Dragon Ball history as you're seeing here and the legendary fighting events, this guy is going to be really good, really relevant. He pairs well with the Tech LR Cooler movie Goku, who is I think a top 10 unit at the moment, as well as the Namek LR Goku if you have him. This guy is solid. He's well-rounded, especially after his EZA. His EZA is completely insane. We'll get into the information about that towards the end of the video. But his numbers at the beginning of battles are kind of deflated. He starts off with about 150 defense, hitting for about, as you can see here, was that 4 million around there. But once he gets all of his links activated with the Super Saiyan Goku, you'll start seeing those numbers get higher and higher as the battle goes on longer and longer because he's also getting a buff from his passive. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let it play out and then just see how much his defense stacks throughout the battle, how much his attack stacks, how much he can tank. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to see that stuff. But so far, I'm going to be doing a video on Cell before EZA as well. I just need to get his links maxed out, and then I'll go ahead and do a video of him on the Android/Cell Saga power absorption team from First Form Cell. And we're going to show him off on that team because that's going to be his best team that you're going to run him on. I have yet to find a linking partner. I'm thinking physical LR Cell would probably be best. I'll do some working around with him and then figure that out before I do the video. And as you can see here, he's hitting for about 5.4 million with just a 30% support from the teen Gohan on him. And I think the only links he's getting from the Vegeta and Trunks is Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Fierce Battle and Legendary Power, which are fairly standard links. It's not all of them, of course, but it's good enough to get him up into that number as long as his passive's still building. We're on turn 4 now. This is his second turn, so he only has about 20% extra for his passive. As you can see here, I am actually running the androids on this team just because I want to try my best to get the transformation of Gohan, which we'll see at the end of the battle. He's still a pretty hard unit to get his transformation off, but when you do, he's well worth it. Even before his EZA, he's well worth it because if you do get that transformation towards the end of the battle or further into the battle, Gohan will have his stacks, he'll have the defense to keep up, and then he'll be hitting really hard, like 12 to 16 million on supers. And if you have the additional built into him pre-EZA, he's going to probably additional for that 12 key super and then hit even harder. So he's a very good unit. As you can see here, we have the Super Saiyan Goku on the rotation with him. He has all his links active. We're going to see his attack stat right now. There's no support. So let's see. Yeah, 5.8 million. This is what, turn 3 for him, so he's about 30% extra attack and defense. With all those links active, no support, that's a pretty decent number for a unit that came out in 2018. I remember when this unit came out, and I was actually working at the time when I pulled him. I wanted to freak out so badly, but I couldn't because I was in the back corner stocking shelves, and you can't just, you know, shout yeah in the back of the in the back of the store. They'll know I'm up doing something stupid. But ever since 2021, I've probably been waiting for this guy to get an EZA. I'm glad they waited so long with the current meta, because with his EZA now, he's going to be a good unit for an even longer time. And I'm happy about that, because this unit is really good. It falls into most of the older players' hearts as a really good unit. He's not Tech Ultimate Gohan, aging like, because Tech Ultimate Gohan aged like fine wine with all his stuff stacking and guard. That card was absolutely broken. But yeah, this card, really good. Even when you transform with him, he's really good. He tanks really well once he gets there. As you can see here, he's already at 300,000 turn 8. Turn 8's a long time, but as you can see here, his stacking really does matter, and it goes alongside with his passive skill as well. So he's constantly getting defense, constantly. So when he gets to the further stages of this Infinite Battle, Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, he's going to be able to tank Gamma 1's attacks, even though he's an AGL type, and Gamma 1 hits really hard. Yeah, this Goku, yeah, perfect linking partners here. I remember when the Namek Goku came out and I found out that they had the same exact links as the Gohan. I was like, yeah, stacking, and then they both stacked together really high, but that Namek Goku just couldn't keep up because of the he doesn't have a guard or anything like that. Like the Cooler Goku. Cooler Goku's so much better. He's just so much better version of the Namek Goku. The best linking partner for this Gohan, because once you get him into Super Saiyan 2, they still share the same links. You can throw Super Saiyan 2 Gohan into the second slot if you feel you're not comfortable enough running him in slot 1. And he'll get an attack and defense boost on his 18 key super that'll keep him in the match. And as long as your Goku is guarding on that slot 1, you'll be able to get through that turn real easy. It makes that rotation in particular really good for red zone events. As this Gohan is going to be after EZAs, is going to be really, really good for the androids red zone. I don't see him not being good for that. I'm probably gonna try that red zone. I haven't attempted it yet, just because I don't have that good of units to run that kind of stuff. I mean, I have a full androids team, but it could be better. So once this Gohan gets his EZA on the 22nd, and once this Gohan gets his EZA on the 22nd, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take on the Android Red Zone. I'm hoping that with this card, I'm going to be able to tear through it alongside with the Tech Cooler Goku here. As you see here, his defense is up to 400,000. He's going to be able to tank Gamma 2's attacks fairly well. But if I recall, he doesn't actually super Gohan at any point. Here comes a Dokkan attack. As you can peek the super attack stat in the bottom left corner there on Gohan, he's hitting 6.6 million. He just gets up there. He just gets more and more up there. I think there's a point in the battle, I think it's during Gamma 1, where I get just 18 key and not 24, and he's almost at 7 million. So if I had the 24 key, he would have hit 7.3, I'm guessing, million. That would have been his attack stat, and that's insane for a 2018 unit. 2018 units don't really get up there. They usually stay below, even during their EZAs. The EZAs aren't that great these days. And you can see Gamma 2 here hitting my Super Saiyan Goku for absolutely nothing. that these cards that guard are absolutely insane. So that's another reason why I'm super excited for this Gohan, because he's going to be able to guard as long as you keep your health up, which is going to make him really good for red zones if you don't take a lot of damage. But yeah, coming up here, we're going to have the Goku exchange with Gohan, which we're going to pull off right here.
I give up. I learned how strong you really are. That's it. I quit. Go. It's your turn, son. You can do it.
All right. I'll try.
So there's that exchange. This card is actually really good as well. But after EZA, the LR AGL Gohan just completely throws this one in a dumpster fire, because you don't have to sit there and tank a lot of hits just to get his guard. Though he does have guard guaranteed on his first turn. If you don't get hit enough, he doesn't keep that guard. But this Gohan, as long as you keep his health above 58%, he's going to have that guard no matter what. But yeah, still, you can run those two together because it's the Super Saiyan Goku that leads, not the Gohan. So you can run him on that team. And here we have actually the fight with Gamma 1. I don't think we take the super attack here, but I think we take it on the next rotation with Gohan. But as you can see, Gohan's almost at 500,000 defense, which is absolutely insane. Though it is turn 14, that's what I was saying earlier. Right now he's just really good for the long run events like this and legendary fighting, Goku, Vegeta, whichever one you're trying to beat. He's really good with those ones. He's a must-have unit. Wow. Okay. That attack stat, like I said, 2018 unit, pre-EZA. They don't usually hit for that much, you know? And on top of that, he's gaining all this defense, and it's absolutely insane that he's gaining all this. Let me know down in the comments, if when you pulled this Gohan, what's your impressions of this Gohan? Do you like this Gohan? And if you have any units you guys would like to suggest in the comments that you'd like me to do, like I said before, any old or newer units, I'll try to do them if I have them. I was actually thinking about doing a video on the LR World Tournament Piccolo, the second LR on the game. Yeah, and I'll have to figure out what kind of teams that he can fit on. I think he might have a 200% team. I'll definitely have to see about that. Worst comes to worst, I run him on Raditz's team of all things, which sounds horrible, but I think he'll fit pretty well in there. I think he's on Saiyan Saga. I'll go ahead and I'll check after I'm done uploading the video today. I'll need to get him the max links before I do the showcase on him, of course. I hope that card gets an EZA. He's been due for one for the past, 7 years? But as you can see here, I was really hoping that Gamma 1 wouldn't die here by this Trunks and Vegeta rotation. It actually gets really close, but I do manage to show off the transformation just in a bit. I think it takes 2 more turns. But I think next turn we're going to be able to see how well Gohan is able to tank a Gamma 1 super attack here. Yeah, and he also has the support, so let's see how much he tanks for and how much he does right here. I think it might surprise you, though it might not surprise you because his defense is about 550,000 right now, which is usually what you need to tank red zone attacks and cell max attacks. So yeah, 6.9 right here. He gets that attack. He's going to boost his defense up again. I think he's at about 580 now. Gamma 1's going to super attack right here. He has super effective super attack. He hits hard. And he takes it for 84. Yeah, this Gohan, once you get into the turn 10, you can't really kill him unless they lower his defense, how people used to complain about this Gohan during the legendary fighting Vegeta event, because Vegeta would lower defense. But Gohan, he would just gain it right back. And here we go. We got 2 health bars left, and I was really hoping that we wouldn't kill Gamma 1 here. But we're not going to kill Gamma 1 here. Luckily, the Vegeta and Trunks are not going to pop off. Thankfully. Because I saw in my last video, they kind of did and almost killed and ruined the run. I actually had to re-record this run because I lost all my video software. And I had to completely remake it, along with all the voiceover stuff and everything. But right here, as you can see, we're getting down to right below 58%. So we're going to be able to pop Gohan's active transformation here. And here we go. So yeah, there he is. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We're going to go ahead and we're going to change the field, all the AGL here, so we get the health back. We're going to go ahead and actually let him tank Gamma's attack here. He's at 430k because of all the stacks that Gohan had during that previous turn. Gamma 1's going to attack here, super attack here, and we're going to see how much Super Saiyan 2 Gohan can tank for. So it was 89 when Gohan was up. Super Saiyan Gohan, that's 169 with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So he doesn't have the same defensive capabilities, but his attack 16 million. He still has it. He has no flat boost either. I love the super attack ending screen. I'm pretty sure that's one of everyone's favorite. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check out the stats of pre-EZA and after EZA Gohan. We're going to go ahead and look at both of those and see how different the stats are on both cards. We're going to show that right now. So here is Pre-EZA Awakened True Power Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. A lot of people like to call him Teen Gohan, but he's like 11. Anyways, he is the Kamehameha leader, attack and defense 170, HP 130, Ki plus 3, Mono Super AGL type, 120% lead. And his 12 key super, he raises defense. And on his 18 key super, he also raises defense. So no matter what, you're raising defense with this guy. He's stacking like crazy. If you get additional super attacks off, he's stacking twice, and that's really good for the long events as well because you get so much defense getting out of that. Just like how you seen in the Infinite Dragon Ball history just then. He was stacking like crazy. Got up to about probably 600k defense, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at his passive here. His passive is a key attacking defense 100%, key plus 1, attacking defense 10%, up to key plus 7, and attacking defense 70%. So turn 7 of his battle, so if you have him turn 2, you won't get his full passive until he's turn 14. But he's going to be stacking defense like crazy, especially if you have the additionals on him. So he's just going to keep stacking and stacking as long as stacking is passive, which is really good for him, especially with these longer events, like I said. And it's going to come into even bigger play during Red Zone events. And here we have his Awakening. I'm having trouble pressing the button. But if your HP is 58% or below, you can transform immediately with an Android 16 on your team. But if your HP is 58% or below and you have an Androids category enemy on your team, so like people would run Cell on his team too, then after 5 turns you could transform. The whole thing about this card when he came out was there wasn't really a viable card you could run with him to get his transformation off on time. You would have to run this Android 16 right here, which is god-awful. I'm pretty sure it's a forgotten unit because of how bad it is. I don't see this card getting an EZA because he's just completely forgotten. Super Strike 16 is just so much better. Also, another card that people would use was the Super Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power Android 18, not the tech one, the AGL one. I actually don't have it. I want to go look for it, as you can see, but he's not there. So We're going to go ahead and we're going to look at Super Saiyan 2 Gohan right now. This godly beast, his 12 key super is he raises defense and does colossal damage to the enemy. Not too special. He doesn't stack it. But then you have the Father Son Kamehameha, which is attack and defense. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. And hits for Mega Colossal. As you can see, he was hitting for 16 million with this thing. Getting into his passive, he doesn't have a flat rate attack and defense boost, which kind of holds him back. But as you can clearly see, you're not really holding him back with that. But here it is. It is attack 20%, defense 7% per key sphere obtained. He changes any sphere to rainbow spheres when he's facing one enemy, and I think that's an additional attack 59% when there's a Super Saiyan Goku on the same turn, which is why you want to run either the Namek Goku or the Tech Cooler Movie Goku with him, because it maxes out his links and he's able to max out his passive doing this. That makes it really easy for him. And that's why he's able to hit for 16 million. He gets all those orbs and he's also getting that 59% attack boost, which is really nice for him. So now we're going to go look at his post-EZA stats. We're going to look at how insane they are compared to what they are now. And here's all the stuff for the Super Saiyan Gohan. As you can see, he's in a 180% key plus 3 leader for Kamehameha now, and a 130% leader for Mono AGL. Not that really matters anymore. He raises defense and lowers attack on his 12 key, and then raises defense and greatly lowers attack on his 18 key, which is really good for him. He now has attack and defense 150%, so 50% more than before. He gains key plus 2 and additional attack and defense 20% start of each turn, up to 8 and up to 80%. He guards all attacks and has a high chance to additional attack when HP is 50% or more. And he also has a high chance to crit when there is an Android category enemy, which is why this card is going to be so good for the Android red zone, because he's going to be guarding, he's going to be critting, he's going to be triple supering. If you have like max additional on him, he's going to be an absolute unit on the field, an absolute tank. He's going to be able to tank all those super attacks. He's going to be able to build his defense. He's going to be able to hit really hard no matter what the type, because he's always going to be critting. It's 70% at a time, so you should be able to hit that no matter what. On top of that, he's stacking defense, so he's going to tank even more. This guy should be able to get to 400,000 defense, no problem. And he has the perfect linking partners with those 2 LR Gokus. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan now, and he's gonna be absolutely busted. Pulling it up right now. So here's the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan after EZA. His 12 key is a greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, which is way better than the greatly raised defense. He still gets defense as well. He also gets that attack. But for his 18 key, he still greatly raises attack and defense, but he greatly lowers the attack and defense of the enemy. So we're going to read his passive now. He changes tech to AGL spheres for the first 4 turns, so it becomes his own orb changer for 4 turns. He gets a flat boost of attack and defense 158%. And then he also gets attack 20%, defense 10% for every key sphere obtained. And he keeps the orb changing of rainbow spears, except it doesn't change tech and AGL spheres if he's facing one enemy. But if he's facing multiple enemies, he's going to get another additional attack, which is great for Super Battle Road. He also has a high chance of additional super and a high chance to perform a critical hit if HP is 58% or below. So if you want to go ahead and just nuke as soon as he gets out there on the field, you'll be able to do that. He'll probably triple super as well. But if your HP is above 58%, and if you have that Goku on the rotation, as you should, he's going to get another super attack. So no matter what, this guy's going to have the chance to triple super and just get that defense, get that attack. He's going to tank for super. He's going to tank a lot. He's going to hit really hard. And this guy is just going to be an absolute beast in Super Battle Road, Infinite Dragon Ball history, any fighting legend that will come out in the next couple months, years, whenever the next one comes out. And he's also going to be a beast on Red Zone and Cell Max. This dude is an absolute unit of a character. You have to have him. His EZA is coming out. He's going to be perfect. And he's also going to do good alongside that tech cooler movie Goku. You can run him in slot 1 and Gohan in slot 2. You can do it vice versa. And it's going to work out because these guys share the same links. So all you really need to worry about is how many orbs you're going to get Gohan. And if Goku's guard is going to be active that turn. Either way, this guy's an awesome unit. I love him. I love him when he came out. I love him now with his EZA coming out. Anyways, this has been the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment like I said before, comment any units you'd like me to take a look at. Old, new, gonna get their EZA, not gonna get their EZA. Any units like that, please let me know. And you guys have a great day as always. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below, and peace out.